Hey, it's the blog, Fat Girl to Healthy Girl. Today is, let's see, it is March the 24th, Monday, March 24th, March 24th, and it is 7:33 in the afternoon or the evening, and I currently have 13,662 steps. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, I just don't like this profile, but it's gonna go in a minute. How about that? It is what it is. Yep, frumpy. So, today was a victory. Gotta tell you why. So, I have been exercising. Lord, every time. Every time. So, I'm in a park, and in City Park, and I went one lap around because my knees, my inner thighs, my glutes, everything, all the way from my waist down is hurting. It is hurting because on boot camp, I let's say we did 50 deep squats. We did 50 deep squats, and it wasn't just the light squats. It was deep squats, okay? Real squats. Not half a squat, a whole squat, okay? But that being said, it was very impactful, and I really got to work out in. I don't like this view. Okay, whatever. So really gotta work out in. So with that, really don't like the profile. But anyway, so and then I see people, the man training a woman over there. It's cool. Okay, so what was I saying? I'm all over the place right now. I'm all over the place because I'm tired. Victory, victory, victory. So when I started on this journey and started to track my progress and everything. But the reason I started on this journey was because I was getting too big and I was damn near diabetic. Okay. So damn near diabetic, and I went to the ER in April, no, August. It was August. August the 10th to be exact, because I couldn't breathe, and I ended up going to the ER, and it was pneumonia. You'll see my first video. Um, it was pneumonia, and when they do a test for pneumonia, they test everything. Okay, they test everything. So, with that being said, they told me that I would have to. They prescribed metformin that day. There's like, get this filled. You have to get on metformin ASAP unless you're gonna have a stroke and die. Okay, cool. We don't want to die, so we're gonna get on metformin. This is not my first metformin attempt because I'm PCOS. I have PCOS. Metformin has been a treatment for that, so you won't progress to diabetes, type 2 diabetes, so you won't have infertility, so you'll get your cycle, so you can get pregnant, so you can have a baby, all of that stuff. Metformin is not a cure, but a way of getting you regular with your cycles and your sugars and all of that stuff. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, all that to say, in August, I tried the weight loss, and first, my A1C was 9.9. That would trigger me because your A1C is supposed to be from 4.0 to 6.1. Okay, 6.1 is high. So with that being said, I'm like, wait a minute. It's 9.9. That's a 10. Like, there's no, it's a point, I have a point before 10. And that's stroke, that's diabetes, that's dialysis, that's high cholesterol, that's all that stuff that comes with it if it's steady being a 10. That means your sugar is always high. You don't have any lows because You're always eating sugar. And your body, I'm insulin resistant, PCOS, so that's not good for me. All that being said, started this weight loss journey, and as of today, I am down maybe almost like 40-ish pounds. I went from weighing 315, I believe, 317, to now I am 277. 277. So how many pounds that is? That's what I am. And still losing weight. But that's the pounds are not the goal. I said all that to say the goal was to get my A1C to a normal range so I can function as a regular human being and to be able to process sugars and do all the things that regular people do. So one thing in the diabetic information class, the one thing she told me was the big difference is you don't drink your sugars, eat your sugars. So with that being said, cold drinks out of there, fruit juices out of there, water, that's all you have. Point blank been the period. Water. You can put crystallite in your water. I hadn't had teas. I hadn't had sodas. I hadn't had fruit juices. Nothing since that. And then I found the Drink to Shrink, which actually is a detox. Detox all them impurities out of my system, which is what I needed. Okay, so then my excuse me, my A1C was 9.9. Then in January, I made a drastic decision to do it, uh, cut out all of the stuff. In January, I went back to the doctor, and my A1C went from a 9.9 to a 6.1. Wow. Wow. That's awesome, and that's great. And since January, my doctor said this may be a fluke. And she said, you did really, really well, but we need to still work on it. Because that's still considered high. A 6.1 is high. So then she said, in 3 months, 3 to 5 months, I'm going to have you come in, get tested again. And she emailed me last week. And she said, get tested again. And we're going to see if we're going to take you off some medicines, adjust medicines, or however we want to do. We're going to see how you progress from then. So today, I went and got my labs drawn, which was a horrible experience because I got poked in both arms. But look at it. That tape just messes me up every time. But got my labs drawn today, and my proudly to say my A1C is now a 5.8. Never in a million years. Never in a million years would I have thought I would have went from a 9.9 to a 5.8 in less than a year. Less than a year. Let me tell you something. You can't tell me what you can't do with the power of prayer and a sound and a stable mind. And if you have your mind made up to do. For me to take this drastic step, and everybody always saying, oh, Katina, you look so good. It's because of the hard work. Because I cut out most of the candy. And I love candy. I love it. But sugar-free candy has been just as good as regular candy used to be. You can't even give me a regular piece of candy. I want sugar-free. I don't want the sugars to it. So even with a snowball, you can have a snowball. It could be sugar-free snowball. If they don't have sugar-free flavor, just get the ice. That's it. Little changes. Little changes make a big difference. And that's the thing I want to convey on this episode of Fair Girl to Healthy Girl. Little changes, small changes makes a whole big difference. I cut out beef. I cut out pork. I cut out eating stupid food. just stupid food. I limited pastas. I limited rice. I limited potatoes. Limit. You could have it. Limit it. Just limit it. That's all. Limit it. So with that being said, I'm not going to keep yourself because it's been 10 minutes. But this is the best part of it. I love you. I love you. I really, really do. And if this doesn't show you I love you, nothing else will. But I love you enough to actually cut all kinds of crap out of your diet and get healthy for yourself. Not for anybody else. Not for nobody. For you, Tina. For you. Because you're worth it, girl. This will disappear. Because I'm still self-conscious about this. But this will disappear if you just keep on doing what you're doing because I love you. And you're worth it. And you enough. Damn, you're worth it and you're enough. You don't have to march to the beat of nobody else's drum but your own. Point blank and the period. And I love you enough to do that. Alright. Fat girl to healthy girl. This session is over. I went over my time. Now have a good evening. Bye. 5.8 A1C. 5.8 A1C. When I get to that 5.0 or the 4.8, oh, she gonna have her another turkey neck. Thank you.